Hi, this is Zach Prez with a 5-minute SEO overhaul for photography blogs. The first thing I want to point out is that WordPress.org is your best chance at optimizing your photography blog. And this video will talk about the all-in-one SEO pack, which is a plugin for WordPress.org blogs. You can search for it on Google, and once you go out and download this plugin, here's what it looks like. And the reason this plugin is a great option is that most generic WordPress themes don't have SEO in mind. So what this will do is overwrite some of the generic theme settings with some search engine optimization settings that are very valuable for any blog. If you don't have WordPress.org or don't have this plugin, some of the things that I'll talk about here are useful for any blog. So let's go through each element of this plugin and talk about which ones are the most important. Let's start with your homepage title and your homepage description. Your title becomes the clickable link in a search result, so you want it to be very specific for what you're trying to rank for. And your description is what will show underneath that link. The keywords in this description do not help your rank, but what you say here might compel somebody to click on that search result. So you want it to be kind of a marketing position and give a user a reason to click. So from that standpoint, a description which gets copied to your meta description is very important for search, even though it doesn't affect your rank. Each page post, especially your home page, should have its own unique description. And you never want your titles and descriptions to span all the pages of your site. You'd like each one to be unique. I don't enter any keywords. These would be meta keywords. Search engines no longer look at those, so I choose not to show my competitors what my keywords are going to be if those aren't going to help my search results. Canonical URLs is something a bit technical that I won't talk about in this demo, but the point is that you only want Google to see one version of your URL if you've got duplicate URLs. The next most important piece is the titles of your posts and your pages. A lot of themes will add to the end of the post title the blog title, for example. So an individual post might give the headline of that post, a dash, and then the title of your blog. This is limiting for search purposes because it crowds your title with extra words and characters that you're not really trying to rank for on that individual post. It does not help your overall search efforts to have your site title across all of your pages. So the first thing I'd recommend is to take your titles out of everything. Take your blog title out of your individual posts and take it out of your individual pages. So if you're within the all-in-one SEO pack, your post title and page titles and category titles should all look like this. Outside of your posts, pages, and categories, everything else doesn't matter too much. Your archive pages and your tag and your search pages, these are not very likely to rank in search engines, so it doesn't really matter what's there. But I left this one example so you could see what blog title would look like if it's coming after something else. So if you see blog title up here anywhere, you want to take that out. And again, this is going to overwrite whatever the standard theme settings were. And in a lot of cases, your standard theme wouldn't even have used post titles. It may have used the same site title that you had up at the top here. It may have used that for all the pages of your site, which definitely isn't helping you in search engines. The other things down here is just some additional information that doesn't help you too much, but for advanced user it gives you some additional options. For example, you can choose which pages not to index. You can dynamically generate some meta keywords. You can kind of model after my example here if you want, but none of this is as relevant as using a quality homepage title and homepage description and having just the name of your page and the name of your posts show in the titles for those particular areas. Because as far as search engines are concerned, the titles of your pages are 50% or more of what you can control as far as SEO is concerned. So they're extremely, extremely important. So in under 5 minutes you can install this plugin and control the titles and descriptions of all your pages. I think I skipped over it here, but here's your description format. And your descriptions are usually controlled through the excerpts field in WordPress. So make sure you have an excerpt filled in for each of your posts, and that will get pulled into the meta description code so that users will know why they're clicking your link when you show in search results. I hope that helps. For more updates, make sure and visit my website at photographers-seo.com or follow me on Twitter at photoseo. Thanks a bunch.